Sagittarius, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you returning, thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support. We're going to go ahead and get your messages. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to pull out, wow, a lot of tarot charms came out for you, so I'll read those near the end. We're also going to get confessions from your soulmate. We're going to get their energy combined with your energy. We're going to get the mutual energies, and we're going to see what comes out and advice and guidance. So don't go anywhere, or you may miss some of these messages. Remember, some of these things may resonate immediately. Some things may take some time to resonate. You're all on your timelines at different times, okay? So, and this is for anybody with a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Sagittarius. So, if you're not sure what the rest of your chart is, feel free to go to astrosofa.com. All right. And I also use Cafe Astrology. It's a free, fantastic way to calculate your birth chart. Okay. Personal readings are open right now. 50% off. Don't miss it if you want it. I seldom do that, but I know everybody's having a tough time and we all need to work together to make things easier. So take advantage of that. Go check on my community page there. It'll say 50 off now. You go to shacy.com and book it. Go look at the reviews there. Just keep in mind that I am going in order of receipt. So of course I've already received a bunch, so I'm doing those first, but wherever you fall in line is where I am trying to do them as soon as I can, but I also want to keep the general readings up as well. So go check that out. Again, 50 off now. You go to shacy.com, and this is going right up my nose. Okay, let's go ahead and get the messages. So yeah, I'm dying to get the messages as well. I have Sagittarius in my chart as well, so I get the fiery nature for sure. Maybe sometimes too much. Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. I hope you're all doing well. Let me get that out of my way. That may be a hard shuffling there. Okay. I have carpal tunnel in my hand, but I'm working on it, and I just actually went and got some acupressure done on my hands, so we'll see if that makes a difference. It's not going to happen miraculously in one day, but I'm trying to avoid hand and wrist surgery. So far, so good. I've managed to avoid it by doing different things. Okay, you have the Page of Swords. What else for Sagittarius? What do we need to know, angels and spirits? What are the messages? What are the messages? Don't forget to hit the like button and the hype button. Fantastic and free way to support your fellow Sagittarians. Definitely helps to reach everybody, and it's a win-win, especially when Crosswatchers are watching. For you Sagittarius, they want to learn more about you. You know, definitely want to reach others, then that's the way to do it. Okay. You know, there's somebody who's very disappointed here. They may have regrets. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, or an air sign Libra here, or this could be your own mother figure. Interesting. We're going to do some clarifiers too. Oh, Ace of Cups. This person has love for you. You know, this person feels like you're their soulmate. So they may have done something in the recent past, or, you know, again, each one of you is going to be different. It could be like 10 years ago. It could be 2 years ago, 4 years ago. But this is somebody who's having regrets over something they did or said in the past, or maybe something they didn't or they should have said now or in the past. Okay, this is somebody that is keeping an eye on you here, missing you here. Wow, who is this Empress? Who's this Empress for Sagittarius? Oh, it's weighing heavy on them. Whatever they did or said or didn't say or didn't do that they should have said or did, again, each one of you are going to be different. It is weighing heavy on this person. This person has an overwhelming amount of passion and love for you. So maybe they realized it too late. Let's go ahead. Let's do some clarifiers. What's going on for Sagittarius? What are the clarifying messages? What are the clarifying messages for Sagittarius? Oh, Page of Wands. This person wants to message you. It's like, again, they have this overwhelming amount of passion and love for you, and it's weighing on this person. Something, again, that they're regretting here. And it's like they want to message you, and they're not sure. It's like they're checking in on you to see, is the coast clear? Is it okay if I message? What are you up to, Sagittarius? Is, you know, it's like they're dying to tell you something, like in a very, like, excited way, a very truthful way. Let's see. We are going to find out. That's why we're here, Sagittarius. We're here to dig. What's going on for Sagittarius with this Page of Swords and Page of Wands? What do they want to tell Sagittarius, whoever this person is? That they're single, financially stable, secure. Maybe they weren't before. Maybe they've worked on their independence. Has this person worked on their independence? Why the Nine of Pentacles? Oh, wow. They love you. This person loves you. They're in love with you. I feel like they see you, like in this very highlight, they see you as very financially secure. They feel like, you know, you're very confident in your own skin, that you don't need anybody. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're realizing. Maybe they didn't see you before. They were too focused on the past. This could have been somebody that was too focused on their past, had a lot of responsibilities. They felt overwhelmed and they weren't ready to see your connection, or they couldn't see your connection. They just, you know, anybody that has this much on their mind, their plate, it's kind of like that's what they were focusing on. Can also be something that happened in their past that you're unaware of, that they tend to focus or dwell on. It could be. Who's this Empress? King of Swords. This person could have come across as cold, silent, rigid. King of Swords is no joke. This is somebody that can just, they can be very blunt, very forthright. They may have just cut you off cold, gone silent. What is this person regretting? What does Sagittarius need to know with the Five of Cups? What does Sagittarius need to know with the Five of Cups? What is this person's regrets? If you and they broke up, if they cut you out and just went silent on you, that's what they're regretting. It's weighing heavy on them now. Like they're, yeah, okay. They regret not putting the work in. They regret ending this, or it just ended. Something ended here. You know, either they cut you out or you cut them out cold. Could be. But now they're seeing you, I feel, again, in this very high light of embodying all the queens, not just the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. They see that you're a very loving, giving person, but you're also very passionate. You're also very serious. Like, you know exactly what you want, and you're not afraid to go for it. You're not afraid to speak your mind, but in a very positive, loving way. Like, you're very sure of yourself. This person was very, I feel, very cold, very distant. Maybe they were all about work. They had too much on their plate. You know, it's like I can't see the forest through the trees. Okay. This person's been going through a transformation with the death energy here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. I also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, so what's weighing this person down with the Ten of Wands? And remember, this can go vice versa. It depends on who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. Three of Wands. Okay, so they may regret waiting, carrying all this extra responsibility or these thoughts or whatever's been weighing heavy on their mind. They may regret waiting. They may feel like you've already cut them out and you've ended it here, and that you don't need them because you've been working really hard on your own success. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Why is it here twice for Sagittarius? Wow. They want to tell you the truth, that they love you. Ace of Cups here twice. That's no joke right there. This person loves you, okay? And they're gaining the clarity, maybe a little too late, of how much love they feel for you here, that it's overwhelming them now. So maybe they're able now to let go of whatever's been weighing heavy on them, and they're gaining this clarity here, this breakthrough. And now it's like, oh, I was so cold, I was so distant, or I worked too much, or, you know, I was too blunt, I was cold, I was nasty, whatever the case may be. Interesting. Let's see what chakras you need to work on, or this person needs to work on. I have a feeling it's your person, but again, you know, again, it always depends. Oh, thanks to those of you who've sent the super thanks chat, the donations. It's always appreciated, never expected. I really appreciate you. Let's see what's going on. Who or what, whether this is you or your person, you know how it resonates for you, okay? Remember, personal readings are always more geared towards your individual energy because I calculate your chart, right? What's going on with the chakras? Creation. Yeah, Spirit's definitely saying, like, we can create whatever we put our mind to. Okay, so some of you may be very, very focused on your career right now. You're building a business. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here to the Nine of Pentacles. That's progress here. Okay, so whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Whatever you're creating, keep If I can't talk today, keep creating it. Okay, because it's going to be fruitful for you. You're going to do well. Okay, I feel like this person's been going through a transformation here. I feel like they're very mature, but they're feeling very immature right now, if that makes any sense. Because it's like they want to message you, they want to reach out to you, they're keeping a close eye on you, whatever way they can. And they're having regrets, again, of something that they were focusing on too much on work and responsibilities and what they were losing. I feel like this is somebody that looks at their cup as half empty rather than half full. Yeah. Okay, this person may have been very complacent. Okay, they may have been like living in the same place for a long time, focused on responsibilities in the same job for maybe 10 years, 8 years, 9 years, whatever the case may be. And, you know, you may have grown impatient, fed up here. Maybe you felt like this person was just too much to handle. Maybe you felt disappointed in this person. Yeah, for some of you, you felt like maybe they were being tricky. They weren't being honest. They weren't being forthcoming here. Because you seen this connection as like, we can expand on this, but maybe some of you gained the clarity that, you know, this is just too much right now. I feel like for some of you, if that's not what you've done, the universe, your angels, whoever it is you believe in is telling you to put your effort into your work. Again, I can't say this enough. Whatever you are working on or creating, it's going to pay off here. 8, 9 of Pentacles, and it says creation. So keep creating here. Okay, let's get the mutual energies between you and this person. Let me know how that resonates in the comment section. Again, please don't forget to hit the like button and the hype button to support your fellow Sagittarians and others to understand your energy better. Notification bell. A lot of my clients have told me that, you know, they press it and then next time it's just miraculously off. They don't know why. So just make sure that's on. Otherwise, you may never find me again, especially if you're brand new. Subscribing's free. I'd love to have you as a new subscriber. Okay, so mutual energies between you and them. Earth energy. So I feel like you and this person really do think about grounding this connection, making it more stable. Okay. And with the Ace of Cups here twice, this can represent that you and this person both mutually feel, you know, love for each other. It's just, there's a question about stabilizing the connection. It hasn't been stable. Okay. If your person was not financially stable before, they're putting the effort in to become financially stable because they've been complacent. Maybe they felt this, again, the sense of lack. Maybe they felt like they didn't have enough for you. They saw you as their empress. They saw you as this person, 9 of Pentacles. They saw you high up there. They put you immediately up on a pedestal and figured, you know, I don't have what you need. So there's a need to stabilize this connection. Yeah, I feel like you and this person, you both have a lot on your plate. You both maybe, you know, just constantly juggling work, maybe family, home, different responsibilities. There may need to be, you know, moving here. Maybe in the near future, one of you has to move. And that's going to require, you know, a more monetary investment, whether you purchase a home together or apart and get to know each other more. This is definitely new love with the Ace of Cups. I just feel like this person is gaining the clarity on how deep their emotions go. They're going through big changes. So this person may have been going through a transformation when you met them and they weren't really ready for your connection. They're seeing the truth of it now. Yeah. So communicate. So I feel like the two of you really want to communicate about, you know, doing what it takes or multitasking to make things happen here and to make this connection more stable. And in order to do that, Spirit's saying there needs to be communication about possibly traveling or moving in the future here. Yeah. About what your mutual goals are, retirement, what it is you want to do, what it is that your dreams are, what you want to work on. Are they on the same page? Can they be supportive? Okay. There may have needed to be some healing going on here. Now, for some of you here, I feel like this person or you, again, always feel free to flip the energy, may have lost a family member or a friend or a loved one. And you were focusing on the loss at the time. Somebody passed away. For those of you experiencing that, I'm very sorry. So that's what you were concentrating on. So you weren't even focused on on love coming in. You weren't, it was unexpected. It was an unexpected, beautiful surprise. And unfortunately, it was just poor timing is what I'm getting for some of you. Okay, let's see what your soulmate would like to say to you. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So the first message you choose, Sagittarius, is your most important message. Your second, your third. But you are meant to hear all 3 of them, okay? All right, let's go for it. And again, Crosswatchers, this applies to you as well. Protected. I will always protect you, my love, even we are together, if we're together or not at this time. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you in the love we share. I will keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. Wow. So they want you to know that you are in their heart. And even though you're not together at this time, they're protecting and saving their heart for you. There's nobody else in their heart but you. Wow. They won't let anybody else cross it. Okay. So if they didn't realize it before, they're realizing it now. Wow. Silence. We have silence. I'm sorry for my silence. What was I saying about that King of Swords? This person may have just kind of tuned everything out, especially if they were going through a loss. Okay? Or even a transformation. Transformation's a huge thing. You know, sometimes we just go through these transformations and we don't even know we're going through it until we're actually in it, okay? Or we're trying to understand it, you know, why am I going through this? So your person's letting you know that they're sorry for their silence, that they needed a break and they don't know how to reach out to you again. They're having a hard time trying to figure out how to communicate to you. And so they're trying to, I feel, research and see what you're up to because they're not sure if it's a good time to approach you or not is what I'm getting. I'm afraid you won't let me back in. I know it's been a long time since we've spoken, but trust me, I miss you so much during this time and I'm finding my way back to you. So they're realizing, you know, that that they just kind of went silent and they were so full of thinking about what they had on their plate, they couldn't see what you've had on your plate. You know, they were overwhelmed with their own thoughts, their own grief, their own disappointments. Okay. Unspoken. There's so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you're very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond work. There's so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal to you. So expect a reveal soon. Yes, which makes sense because we have the Ace of Swords that showed up in the Page of Swords. This is definitely somebody. Is the coast clear? Can I speak the truth here? Will you listen to me? Or have you already, you know, ended this? Have I disappointed you too badly? Will you be open to talking to me? Because this person wants to tell you in a very excited way that they've gained the clarity about this connection with you here is what I'm getting. They want to reveal it to you. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and get a couple pieces of advice and guidance here. This is from the Spirit Oracle deck. What's the advice and guidance? What do we need to know? Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It's gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need. You've got this. So Spirit wants you to know you're very resilient. Okay, you've gotten through a lot here, and you will continue to do so. So it's up to you what you want to do when this person communicates with you, but I do feel like there's love on both sides. It's about stabilizing the connection and being open and honest. And again, you have in your mutual energies here that you both need to communicate. So at the very least, I feel like, you know, you two could get together here and communicate and figure out, you know, should I or shouldn't I follow through with this? Can we or can we not ground this connection? I feel like you can, you know. I definitely feel like this person wants to put the work in here, okay, if they didn't before. But, you know, that's up to you. We all have free will. All right, let's see what's going on. Nice. Well, you have the Sun, okay, so that's about growth, success, harmony, peace. And that's also about, you know, feelings coming out into the open and making you both happy, I feel. Yeah, look, you've got the Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo here. Okay, you've got the Chariot. We've got the Shooting Stars. We've got the Turtle. So this person was extremely slow. This is this person's love language. They're very, very slow. Okay, but now they want to speed things up. Okay, now they're ready. We've got the Plane twice. So this can represent that you and this person may need to travel back and forth to each other, to juggle things around, to figure things out, to have more than one conversation here. Okay, but the star is here twice and the plane is here twice. So I feel like you both have hope and optimism for a future connection here. Especially because it's got the family tree and one of the stars here. I'll hold it up, but I don't know that you can see it, but let's have a look here. Okay, there's the star, okay, and it's got the family tree in there. So I feel like, you know, you can see building on this connection. It's like we're building on our financial independence, 8, 9. Then next would come the 10 of Pentacles, which is having combined assets, resources coming together here. So I feel like there could be a commitment here for the future if you both want it. This person feels like you're very, very graceful. They could be a sci-fi fan. Could be dealing with somebody with the name of Aaron or Lindsay. I also have the name Beth and Cameron. Okay, somebody's definitely handy with tools. They could be into construction or renovations, or they could be renovating at the moment. I'm getting all kinds of messages here. Or they may just work on cars, like maybe they're a mechanic here. Mechanically inclined. This is somebody that builds maybe with their hands. Okay. All right. Well, I want to get you one of these enchanted heart oracles for Sagittarius. What are the messages? What are the messages for Sagittarius? Again, let me know how that resonates for you. Hit the like button, hype button. I really, truly appreciate it again. Let's see what's going on. And don't forget to check out the previous readings by hitting on Chasey Tarot. And again, you can click on the playlist for your other placements if you know what they are. All right, here we go. Magical white bull brings divine protection. Messages and healing. Keep moving forward. You're on the right path. So Spirit wants you to know you are on the right path. I walk my path with curiosity, openness, and trust. So Spirit wants you to trust your path, okay? Sail away. The heart knows when it's time for progress. Your inner wisdom knows what to leave behind and the important things to take with you. So there may be some things you can take along with you in this connection. There may be some things you have to leave behind, especially if you're traveling or you're moving to another location, city, state, province, country, whatever that is for you. But Spirit wants you to know you are free to move on with peace. What was I saying about the sun? That's going towards your happiness and your success. There may be some things that you need to leave behind, some things you can't take with you. And that's exactly what the King of Swords does. This is somebody who decides what to keep and what to let go of it and makes head over heart decisions. So that's what I feel like your person's trying to do. Again, take what resonates for your situation. I hope that resonates for most of you. I really appreciate each and every one of you, again, who've donated to the channel. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week ahead, and I will see you all again on the next one, approximately a week. I've got to catch up on all these personal readings now, so bye for now.